Hey, good morning, gentlemen. We're doing a morning one today because this topic has slipped me every day this week. And sometimes our timing isn't good and the best we want it to be. So we just have to make the most of what we're doing. So anyway, you can post this one up, watch it later. Or if you got a little bit before the day gets going like I do here, let's hash this out right quick. And this is the importance of a healthy lifestyle. And I'm going to try to do this quick, before I lose this thought process. But so as 40 plus year olds, right? Most of us in here, we're kind of the older dudes, and we're in here for a nice little reset, learn some things and do some things. The importance of a healthy lifestyle goes far beyond what we're doing today, yesterday, or tomorrow. As grown men, what do we find ourselves doing when it's time to think we want to get healthy? We do that stuff that we did when we were a kid, even into like high school probably, right? And we're kids in high school, as we now know. We thought we weren't, but we are. We were. So the importance of that healthy lifestyle is your root. It's your foundation. It's what you build off of. And if you never learned it, you're having trouble doing it now, right? And if you did learn it, or you were a baseball player, or you were a swimmer, or a wrestler, whatever your thing was, or you were a 4-H'er type kid that showed animals, whatever you did as a kid, that's your moral fiber. Maybe not moral, but that's your internal fiber. That's where you base your existence off of. And so if you've got a strong foundation, a strong root structure, guess what? It's going to carry on into your life, into your adulthood. If you don't have that strong base, guess what? We're riding those waves of up and down, fluctuating weight, fluctuating health, fluctuating our heart conditions. And now, as we know as adults, that always goes into the mental health conditions. So having that healthy lifestyle is of the utmost importance. And we're not doing things that we watched on an Instagram reel that took 10 seconds out of our life. We're not doing that. We're doing what we learned, what we practiced for years of our life. And if we didn't practice those things for the years of our life, we're not doing those things. We don't know what to do. And we don't know what to do. That's when we revert back to bad habits, old habits, whatever the case is. And I read some stat or statistic or something the other day about like a father figure, the man of the house, whether you have 10 people in your house or you live alone, the father figure, the role model in the house, their health barometer, their health level, has a direct correlation to how that household operates. So take that for what it's worth in your existence, in your life, and kind of check in with that. Because if you got lazy kids, I call them lazy. Maybe you don't think they're lazy, but kids that play video games, kids that can't do push-ups or pull-ups, like that's not good. I posted a video in here a while back of when JFK was president on the standards of what kids in high school should be doing or able to do. And you can go walk around anywhere now and see the kids don't do that, can't do that. And it's our responsibility as men to run our household, whether we live alone or we got an entire family, we take on foster kids, we run an orphanage, whatever the scenario is. So that importance of a healthy lifestyle carries through so much further. And I'm going to take it one step further and talk about generational traumas, right? That stuff is passed down. It's in our DNA. It's in our cells. And so if we're able to recognize that and say, you know what? The buck stops here. It stops with me. And then you start doing it, and then your kids start doing it. Now, guess what? Their kids, your grandkids, you're not going to have to raise them, and you're not going to have to watch them suffer. So the things that you wish you would have known when you were younger, or you wish, or you're striving for now, do that stuff for that reason. And it's that simple. A man that shows up for himself is doing awesome. A man that takes his kids somewhere and sits and watches them, he's elevated from that first level. A man that hires a coach, not your school, not this public school system stuff. I'm not talking about that. They can barely get by on their own as it is. But a man that hires a coach, whether it's baseball, jiu-jitsu, tumbling, saxophone, piano, it doesn't matter. If you hire a coach to elevate that skill set for your offspring or your, I don't like the word stepkids, but like for your family, you're now at another level. Now the man that participates with his family doing this stuff is on the highest level of being a man, in my humble opinion. So if you're not doing that stuff, or your kids aren't doing that stuff, or you're not participating, what do you expect to happen? I think it was Einstein said that doing the same thing and expecting different results, that's the definition of insanity. So make the choices now. Do the things that you need to do so your kids, your wife, your girlfriend, all of these things will now have a loving foundation and support so that they can operate and that next generation can operate. Because if you're not doing it, nobody else is going to do it. Be the leader that you always needed in your life. Be the leader for your family. And if you're running solo, this is where that reflection in the mirror comes in. Get yourself right, get your energy right, and then watch what is drawn to you. But it doesn't matter. If you're not putting out the energy, you're not going to get it back. If you're sitting on the couch going, one of these days, man, one of these days I'm going to get after it. All this stuff is all building blocks for yourself and your future. I hope this is clear, and I hope we have a slight better understanding of the healthy lifestyle isn't just for you. It is for you, but it goes so much further than you for today, right? Today what you eat fuels tomorrow. So make good choices today for tomorrow. That's discipline. Sacrificing that ultimate satisfaction right now for something greater in the future. That is why discipline is our highest reward. What you do now doesn't affect now. And if it does, it's not going to affect later. That's not how it works. So, gentlemen, wish this was an evening sesh and we were in that receptive time of our day to hear this. But come back, check this video out, and understand that getting off work, heading to the bar, having a sixer in the garage or some garage beers with the buddies, that's not a healthy lifestyle. Taking your kids for a walk, taking your kids to the ball field, to the track, to the shooting range, to the mat, whatever it is, that is a healthy lifestyle. It's all up here. Every single bit of it. Every single bit sits between our ears. I'm going to leave it at that before I get all rambunctious. But it's a beautiful day. Hopefully the tornadoes are done, bro. Seriously. Anyway, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Enjoy those around you. Love on them hard. Love yourself hard. Come into this group. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what's working for you, what's not working. Don't be sorry for posting in this group. That's what this group's for. Don't be sorry. Don't do things that you're going to be sorry for. Don't do something with the intent of being sorry. If you slam into somebody, you knock somebody's coffee out of their hand, my apologies. I absolutely did not mean to do that. What can I do to help remedy this situation? When a situation warrants an apology, apologize. But don't be sorry for everything you do. The psychology of being sorry is a trauma response. And that's okay. Get mental health. Help. Get a counselor. Get a therapist. Talk to somebody. Nobody has any of this stuff figured out. But if you get out there and start grinding and start grinding and start grinding, nobody can take that from you. You can't go buy health. You can't go buy fitness. You have to put the work in. It's not a car. It's not a truck. It's not a house. It's not a boat. It's not a look at me. It's the hard work that you put into it that you get out of it. And if the exterior is notable, awesome. But do it for you. And don't be sorry for anything. Love you guys. Have a great day. Have a great week. Get some.